I suppose I could try. Question is, will I drop frames the moment I Can you guys see me okay? Like I said, I've had to run on 1000 kbps just so I don't drop frames. As far as of now, it's okay. Because before I would have it at either 3000 kbps, and I know before it was just fine. But today it started dropping frames like crazy. And I had to lower my bit rate to 1000. Now, mind you, as I stated, my download speed is just fine. I'm running on 300 megabytes per second, like I was promised when we got the internet. It's my upload speed that's like 20 something. I mean, we could try. We could try. Let me switch over. Let's see how well. Oh shit. It would be good if I hit the right button. Whoops. Like I said, it would be good if I hit the right button. Let's play the opening once more. I know this game is going to get dark. Understand, guys? Viewer discretion is advised. Everything's so I'm just assuming that everything's running smooth now. I'm keeping an eye on Stream Elements. Hello, Igor. Like I said, viewer discretion heavily advised. Well, for the first time tonight, I'm having all green bars. Knock on fucking wood. Well, because of the fact that I never saved, let's begin again. I literally spent the last hour working on this shit. So, thank you, Terfendio. Come on, welcome on in. Yes, trigger warning. So far, so good as far as the quality. It's not laggy to you guys, is it? Not for me? Okay, good. Maybe I fixed the shit then.
Just put it to my head. And then pull the trigger. Come on. There's no way I can't.
Come on, that's enough out of you.
Your attention, please. Today's train schedule will be modified due to a rail switching malfunction. We apologize for any inconvenience. The next stop is Iwatodai.
Gotta love the boombox butterfly.
This is the final train bound for Tatsumi Port Island. Please
Yeah,
board before the
from what I've heard, the only thing I know about Persona 3 is the fact that apparently this game is the darkest of the series. I mean, let's face it. They unleash their personas by putting a gun to their head and firing the trigger. As Terfendio just put in the trigger warning, guys. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing. If I was walking, it also had some cool music. I heard about that too. Now, look. If I was walking into town and the first thing I seen is just blood everywhere, I'd be a little freaked out. Like, if this was all that I was seeing, all this blood, I'm sorry, I'd be having a what the fuck moment. Same with these coffins. But no, this guy's just like, what are these things? What is this? What? Like, he's just laying it off cool. Like, I'd be saying, what the fuck? Okay, so far so good as far as stream elements, by the way, guys. Okay, we are pretty much back to where we are when I noticed we started having issues.
Welcome.
First off, who the hell are you?
You're late. I've been waiting a long time.
Okay, I'm sorry, this kid whatever this boy is, I think I want Teddy. I think I would prefer Teddy.
If you
who, by
wish
the
to
way, is
proceed,
voice acted by
sign your
Sam
name
Riegel.
here. It's a contract.
Sign your name.
There's no need to be scared. All it says is that you accept full responsibility for your actions.
Please sign your name here. Run! Sage Hinata. Oh, nope, 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 nope. There we go. Go with this.
Good. Time is something no one can escape. It delivers us all to the same end. You can't plug your ears or cover your eyes. And so, it begins.
Who's there?
Hi.
How are you here at this hour?
I have no idea.
Don't tell me. Wait! Huh? The lights!
I didn't think you'd arrive so late. My name is Mitsuru Kirijo. I'm one of the students who live in this dorm.
Are you waifu material?
Who's he?
He's a transfer student. It was a last-minute decision to assign him here.
Yes, I'm a transfer student, just like how I was in all the other games.
He'll eventually be moved to a room in the boys' dorm.
Is it okay for him to be here?
I guess we'll see. This is Yukari Takeba. She'll be a second year this spring, just like you.
Call me Takeba.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Nice to meet you too.
It's getting late. You'll find your room at the end of the hall on the second floor. Your things should already be there. Why don't you get some rest?
Oh, I'll show you the way. Follow me.
I mean, you were literally about to pull a gun on me.
Here's your room. Pretty easy to remember, huh? Since it's all the way at the end here.
Sure.
Do you have any questions?
Yeah, what's that contract for?
Huh? Contract? What are you talking about?
Yukari doesn't seem to know what I'm talking about.
Can I ask you something? On your way here from the station, was everything okay?
What do you mean?
You don't know? I guess that means you're fine. Well, okay. Don't worry about it then. I'd better get going.
I mean, I only saw blood, coffins.
I'm sure you still have questions, but let's save them for later, okay?
Yes, I most certainly do.
Good night.
Okay, so I have books. I have an old-fashioned TV, which I can already see the old-fashioned red and white connectors on the front, just like the TVs we used to have when I was a kid. I mean, definitely fits the time period. Definitely fits the time period. Yes, I should go to bed early. One soul, welcome on in. You can save your game by pressing the H button. There's a, hold up. Hold the phone. There is a rewind. When you save your game, it also saves a little bit of your past. You could go back to that time by opening the menu with Tab, going to System, and selecting Rewind. When you select the Rewind slot, you will be returned to a point where you can roam freely shortly before you saved your game. Note that the Rewind function does not save your new starting point automatically. If you use this function, make sure you continue to save your game as necessary. You can check the tutorials that have been displayed before by opening this menu with Tab, going to System, and selecting Tutorial. Fair enough. Now, save the game. So first off, we have a very small fridge. We have a desk. We have a TV right here. Like, it's one of those TVs. You see that? You see that? You guys remember those TVs? We actually have a radiator. So we don't, yeah. I mean, overall, this is not a bad room. I mean, let's face it. School starts tomorrow. I should go to sleep early so I'm ready for the first day of school.
It's Takeba. Are you awake?
I do like the fact that there's quite a bit of voice acting so far. Good morning.
Good morning. Did you sleep okay?
Yeah, I noticed you don't have your gun today.
I've been asked to show you the way to school. Are you ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Great. Let's head out. This is how we'll be getting to school every day. It's a monorail. Pretty cool, huh? I honestly love the ride here. It almost feels like we're flying over the ocean. Oh, by the way, our school's at the last stop on this line. It's called Tatsumi Port Island. Have you heard of it? The whole thing's man-made, and our school's smack dab in the middle. Oh, look! There it is now.
This is where you don't drink hot acid Circle 3. It's meant to be cold.
Morning! Well, here we are. Allow me to welcome you to Gekukan High School. I hope you like it. You'll be okay on your own from here, right?
Yeah, I'll be fine. I mean, I got my headphones, I got my music, I got my nifty 1990 MP3 player that I'm going to assume is rechargeable.
Let's see. I guess you should go see your homeroom teacher first. The faculty office is over there on the left. They'll tell you more when you get there. Oh, that about does it. Any questions before I go?
Yeah! Okay, here's my question. Like, do I get the same social links? I'm going to, by the way, chat, do not answer that question. Do not answer that question. if I have a specific question for the chat, I will specifically say so. It's okay. It's okay. Just understand. This time is okay, Kalon. But just understand that I plan on trying to unveil everything myself. Okay. I will be fully immersed. Yeah. Most of the questions I ask will be rhetorical. Okay. Because I am fully immersing myself into this game. Okay. But if like most of the questions I fully ask, it's going to be rhetorical. But I know the game eventually will unveil itself, and I'll start to learn as it goes. And by the way, for the record, I know we're going to have the same social links, like Persona 4, Persona 5, which in Persona 5 they were called confidants. Not really. I'm good.
Hey, about last night. Don't tell anyone what you saw. See you.
Saw what? I'm just wandering around. Because apparently my character just doesn't give a shit. There's a crowd forming in front of the bulletin board. Maybe I'll take a peek before going to the faculty office. Looking around. Okay. So first off, here's my character. He's kind of a cutie, if I'm being honest. Class 2F Sage Hinata. The name Yukari Takaba is also on the list. It seems I'll be in the same class as her. Okay, fun! Oh, Miss Waifu! Oh, I gotta go to the faculty office. That's right. I gotta see the homeroom teacher. Oh, homeroom teacher, home economics, bathrooms, music prep, music room, home ec, science laboratory, art room, janitor's office, corridor. Okay, so apparently it's not. Oh, it would be good if I would just follow the mini-map. Like, go to the large explanation mark. Yes, I should go in. Okay, so apparently Stream Elements is working now. Hello?
Are you the new student?
Why, yes. Are you going to be a dick?
Huh.
Yes, that's me, Sage Hinata, also Mokage, most innocent dingus of them all,
You're a second year, correct?
and a second-year transfer student.
Wow, you've lived in a lot of different places. Let's see, 10 years ago, your parents... I'm sorry, I've been so busy, I didn't have time to read this beforehand.
And you know what? She's the first boss. Well, I'm the final boss, god damn it! Hashtag biggest landowner in all the human race. I don't know what you're talking about, T. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm Ms. Toriumi. I teach composition.
Also,
Welcome to our school.
I noticed how freaked out Miss Toriumi was when she mentioned my parents. I have a sudden sinking feeling about my character's parents. I hope I'm wrong, but if I'm right, it fits with the theme. Thanks.
Have you seen the classroom assignments? You're in 2F. That's my class.
Are you a waifu? Can I be like Persona 5 and date the teacher?
But first, we need to go to the auditorium. The welcoming ceremony will be starting soon. Come on, I'll show you the way.
And so, another new school year is upon us.
Well, first off, T, I'm still proud to be your friend, and you are amazing. Never forget this. Sage never, ever asked that. Just trust me on this. Look, in Persona 5, the teacher was one of the best romance options ever. There was Futaba, Dr. Legs for Days, and Hot for Teacher, okay? Top 3.
I'd like each of you to remember the proverb. If a job's worth doing, it's worth doing well.
If a job's worth doing, it's worth doing well. Well, at least you're not Principal No Neck. Although you look like you don't have a neck. In fact, hold up. Let me actually move my camera up this way so you can actually see. Look at him. He looks like he doesn't have a neck. See, in Persona 5, the principal was Principal No Neck Kingpin.
When applied to student life, this means
The principal continues with his speech.
Psst. Hey, you came to school with Takeba-san this morning, right? I saw you two walking together. You must be pretty close, huh? What's the deal between you and her? Oh, and, does she have a boyfriend? Nobody seems to know.
I mean, I just got here. I don't know.
Oh, really? I thought you might know, but I guess not. Wait, how close are you guys?
We literally just met!
Who's that? Someone's talking. Yeah, sounds like it's coming from Miss Toriumi's class.
Hey, shh. Be quiet. You're gonna get me in trouble.
I mean, she is kind of good looking. I mean, let's face it. She's got a certain face to her.
Sup, dude? How's it going?
Are you gonna be the guy like Ryuji? Are you gonna be the athlete?
What? Don't look at me like that.
You are too friendly. In the last Persona game I played, everybody was a dick. And you are?
Me?
Oh, so apparently in this game, I'm the dick.
Call me Junpei. Junpei or?
Well, it's nice to meet you, Junpei.
I transferred here when I was a second year in middle school. Pretty tough being the new kid at first, you know? So I just wanted to say, hey, see what a nice guy I am?
I don't believe it for a second. That is such a fake smile. That is such a fake smile. See what such a nice guy I am? Da 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 da.
Hey, it's Yucatan! Didn't think we'd be in the same class again.
There you go again, acting like everybody's best friend.
I do like how they brought the emotions in some of the portraits. I do like that.
Try not to make him uncomfortable, okay?
I think I'm gonna put my headphones on and block out the both of you.
What? I was just being friendly.
If you say so. Anyway, who'd have thought we'd be in the same homeroom?
Yeah, I know.
Funny, huh?
Hello? Are you forgetting I'm in this class too?
And we're just completely ignoring him. We are just completely ignoring him.
Anyway, I gotta ask. I heard you guys walk to school together. What's up with that? Come on, give me the dirt.
I mean, she is kind of good looking.
Huh? What are you talking about? We just happen to live in the same dorm. Why do people always jump to conclusions?
It's school.
Have rumors been spreading about this already? Now I'm worried. Hey, you didn't tell anyone about you know what, did you?
I mean, I didn't say a damn thing.
Don't tell me you forgot already. Seriously, don't say anything about last night, okay?
He instantly got the wrong idea. I know that look. He instantly got the wrong idea. When a woman says, don't tell anyone about last night, I'm sorry, you are opening the door for so fucking much. This is too easy. This is too fucking easy.
What?
Last night?
Last night? Bow chicka wow wow.
Wait a minute, don't get the wrong idea.
Called it! Called it!
Listen, I just met him yesterday, and there is absolutely nothing between us.
Yet.
Jeez. I have to go now. There's something I need to take care of for the archery team. You better not start any more rumors.
Who cares? No one takes rumors seriously anyway. She's so paranoid. But hey, it's your first day here, and people are already talking about you. Believe it or not, she's actually pretty popular. You're the man. Well, here's to a fun school year, dude. You ready to head out? We can walk to the station together. Yo!
Should we also take a look around the school while we're at it? I'll just follow you around. If you want to leave, head for the front entrance. Okay.
Yeah. Go.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Oh, check out the jocks on their run. Say, you thinking about joining the club? Oh, wait. New members gotta wait a while before they can apply. Your stop's at Iwatodai, right? Forms, man. Must be nice. Talk about living life wild and free. Well, I'm going this way, so see you tomorrow.
let's save just in case. Join the fencing club? I mean, if I can. Wild Duck Burger? Maybe I should try it sometime. Well, looks like I'm only gonna have to... Town map. You can put in as many spots in town as you can. They'll be added to the map. Return to the dorm.
Welcome back.
How was your first day at school? Not too bad.
Yes.
I see. Well, don't hesitate to ask your classmates for help if you need it. Oh, apologies. I didn't mean to keep you here. You've had a long day, so go get some rest. Hello.
Oh, welcome back.
Not much. How about you? Just killing time, I guess. Well, you should prepare. Maybe you should go to bed early. Apparently, I have no choice but to go to bed. I do like the music, by the way, guys. Maybe I'll buy a drink sometime. Well, back to the dorms. Back to my room. I'll watch TV another day. I should go to bed.
I'm going out for a bit. Have you seen the newspapers lately? There's a lot going on.
Wait a minute. Chat, does his voice sound familiar?
I know. Severe cases of apathy syndrome are suddenly developing in people who showed no symptoms prior. It's been quite a topic of discussion. They say it's due to stress, but...
Yeah, right. It's gotta be them. Otherwise, it's not worth my time.
I know that voice. I can't... Where have I heard that voice before?
You have a one-track mind. Will you be okay out there on your own?
Don't worry. I'm just getting a little practice.
This isn't a game, Akihiko.
Akihiko? Hold up. I know that. I swear to God, I know that voice. I'm trying to pinpoint where I've heard that voice before. I know it! I fucking knew it! I can hear people talking.
Have you heard? Hold up.
She stopped coming to school and just sits around staring at walls all day long. Whenever her mom tries to talk to her, the only thing she says is, "It's coming. It's coming."
What?
It's probably all just made up anyway. First bell is rung.
Okay, time for class.
Open your textbooks and we'll take a look at the first novel by Zenzo Kazai. Ugh, why him? I've been more interested in Tota Kaneko's work lately. His essays are fantastic, and he's also a famous haiku poet. I wonder why all this isn't in the textbook. Well, I guess I'll just bring his book next time. Speaking of haiku, they often use words or phrases related to seasons, but it's easy to get them mixed up. For example, you think tasty bamboo shoots and vivid carp streamers would symbolize spring, right? Well, they're actually related to summer. Haiku poets usually refer to seasons based on the lunar calendar, making it fairly complicated.
Hey.
Hey, Laurie, are you listening? Here's a question for you. Among these phrases, a rain of flowers, mystical mirage, and vivid carp streamers, which one symbolizes summer? What? Lend a brother a hand. When social stats. When going about your day-to-day life, you will come across certain actions that require use of one of these stats: academics, charm, or courage. Social stats can be raised by doing a variety of things around the city. Basically, guys, it's the same thing like any other persona. We know this. Oh. Okay, chat. A rain of flowers, mystical mirage, or vivid carp streamers. Which phrase symbolizes summer? 1, 2, or 3? 1 for a rain of flowers, 3 for vivid carp streamers. One, 2, or 3? Come on, chat. Kalon says 3. Google film.
Exactly.
Okay, Kalon is right, even though Kalon cheated. So you were listening to me after all. By the way, mystical mirage and a rain of flowers represents spring. A mirage is a natural phenomenon that occurs around late March to early June. And a rain of flowers refers to the spring showers. Basically, Kalon Googled the question. First, the spring showers around the time cherry blossoms bloom. It's not literally raining flowers. Make sure you remember all that. Our next topic is... Well, you know how much I like to pay attention. Man, you really saved my bacon, Sage. Natsuku gave him the answer just now. You must have a good memory or something. I can hear my classmates whispering. I've become slightly more popular. So in charm, I am known as plain. In the stat of courage, I am known as timid. In the stat of academics, I'm known as a slacker. What about, okay. What about, do I have a stat for like knowledge? Oh, it's considered academics? Fair enough. Class has ended for today. I should head back to the dorm. The strip mall is bustling with activity in the afternoon.
Oh, he's back.
So, this is our new guest. Good evening. My name is Shuji Ikutsuki. I'm the chairman of the board for your school. Ikutsuki. Hard to say, isn't it? That's why I don't like introducing myself. Even I get tongue-tied sometimes. Please, have a seat. I apologize for the confusion regarding your accommodations. But it may take a bit longer before you receive the proper room assignment. Is there anything you'd like to ask?
Yeah, why are you here?
To welcome you, of course. You don't mind, do you? Speaking of which, Takeba-kun, have you seen Kirijo-kun by any chance?
She's upstairs.
As diligent as always. But it couldn't hurt to come down and say hello. Is there anything else?
Yeah, the other night I saw...
You saw something strange? Like what?
How about blood and coffins?
You were probably just tired. I wouldn't worry about it.
Something doesn't seem right. No shit! And it's obviously Missy over there knows what I'm talking about.
Any other questions?
No, I'm good.
Excellent. Here's to a wonderful school year. Now, if you'll excuse me. I'm sure you're worn out from all these formalities. You may want to consider going to bed early. As they say, the early bird catches the bookworm. Get it? Bookworm? Because you're students?
You already remind me of Akechi. And I already don't like you.
Clever, isn't it?
Don't make me punch you in the butt.
You'll get used to his lame jokes. I guess I'll head back to my room too. Like the chairman said, you should get some rest. Transferring schools is a real pain when you're not used to it.
Yes. Would you like to go out with me now?
Good night.
Do you want to be my waifu? I should listen to them and go rest in my room. Of course. I mean, let's face it. We still haven't seen Igor yet.
So, How's he doing?
Wait! They are legit monitoring me! Like they are literally... What the fuck is going on here?
He went to bed a little while ago. He's currently fast asleep. Mr. Chairman, do you think he's...
Well, let's wait and see for now. The dark hour is approaching.
Come on, what do you say? I can't leave a pretty girl standing around in the cold like this.
What do you think, Mayumi? I mean, I'm cool with it, but if my parents found out...
They don't need to know. Just drop them a text. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it.
This sucks. I'm serious. I was scared shitless.
Nice story, though.
That was the Bayside Rockers, brought to you by KJ. And that's all for tonight, folks. Tune in again next week, same time, same place.
The program you just heard was sponsored by Kirijo Electronics, bringing the future to you. The time is now 12 a.m.
What the? What's happening to me?
What the
He's still sleeping. The dark hour occurs every day at 12 midnight. You could say it's the hidden hour. During this time, an ordinary person transmogrifies into a coffin and is oblivious to all that occurs.
Then he must be...
As you can see, he's retained his human form. He may be asleep, but he's definitely experiencing the dark hour. The only question that remains is whether or not he has the potential. Though, come to think of it, he must. If he didn't, they would have preyed on him by now.
Scary.
In any case, we should continue to monitor him for a few more days.
Yes, sir.
I feel kinda bad, though, spying on him like this.
And here we are. Igor!
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
And he doesn't sound like a demon! It's my classy Igor once again. Hello, old friend!
My name is Igor. I am delighted to make your acquaintance. This is Elizabeth. She's a resident here, like myself.
Pleased to meet you.
This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. Only those who have signed the contract can enter this place.
That's the document I signed at the dawn.
From now on, you shall be welcome here as a guest in the Velvet Room. You were destined to hone your unique ability, and you will require my assistance to do so. I only ask one thing in return. Abide by your contract, and assume full responsibility for the choices you make.
Alright.
Hold on to this.
The Velvet Key.
Until we meet again.
It feels like I had a strange dream. Oh, flip phones. Gotta love it, guys. Yo, I'm so sleepy today. In times like this, the best course of action is to sleep during class. That adrenaline rush you get from dozing off right in front of your teacher can really spice up your dreams. Don't sleep in class.
Oh, you think so?
But it takes real courage to sleep in class. I mean, fair. Old, nasty old Ecoda.
Now, moving on.
We'll be learning all about the good old Japan through some truly great stories. Exciting, right? Now, some people say classic literature isn't relevant anymore, but oh, are they wrong? The students, they are the teachers. They don't know what they're talking about. No one really understands it like they should. I'm feeling sleepy. Should I close my eyes for a few minutes? Yes. Okay, so apparently the game wants you to nod off during class.
What's up? How's it going? Want to stop somewhere on the way home?
Where?
I don't know. Maybe grab a bite to eat? That's right. You're new around here. No worries. I'll show you. It's just around the corner from here. This is Polonia Mall. Whenever I hang out with the guys from school, we end up coming here. There's a karaoke box, an arcade. Oh yeah, you can rent out CDs too. And there's that club over there. Not that I've ever gone in myself. This place may not look like much, but I'm not complaining. Let's check out the CDs first. Oh, whoa, that's new. I gotta try this. Let me show you my Mad Crane Game skip. Ah, damn it! I am not leaving empty-handed. Yeah, one more try.
Welcome back.
You're pretty late. I don't mean to be overbearing, but please don't make this a regular occurrence. In any case, you look quite tired. Why don't you go to bed early tonight? Yes, because I'm supposed to go to bed. So, let's make sure to save.
By the way, I've been...
Oh, right.
Well, it looks like I had no choice. Let's see, it's 5 o'clock now. I know I gotta make dinner in about an hour, in about a couple of hours. Next stop, Juness. And for the record, chat is pronounced Juness, not Junes. I feel exhausted. Maybe it's because I haven't gotten used to living here. Just who was that old man from the dream I had last night? What was that contract all about? Well, it looks like I'm going back to the Velvet Room.
How is he?
Looks like he's a little worn out. He went to bed without changing out of his uniform. Other than that, nothing has changed since last night.
Very interesting. Even those who have the potential tend to be unstable at first. Memory loss, disorientation. This subject is rather unique.
Huh.
He hasn't exhibited any of the common symptoms.
You see, I'm special.
But we're treating him like a guinea pig.
Oh, don't look at it like that. The two of you are classmates, right? Consider it an opportunity to have someone your own age here. Besides, we need all the help we can get.
I guess that's true, but still.
Uh-oh.
Command room speaking. Akihiko, what's wrong?
You're not gonna believe it. This thing is huge. Unfortunately, it's chasing after me right now. I'm almost back. Just letting you know in advance.
Does that mean he's bringing that thing here?
Mr. Chairman, that's enough observation for now. We need to prepare for combat.
Right. Be careful.
Akihiko!
I'm all right. Get ready to be surprised. It'll be here any second.
This is no time to joke around.
Is it one of them, Sanada-kun?
Yeah, but not an ordinary one.
Ah! What was that? You've got to be kidding me!
Mr. Chairman, please head for the command room. Takeba, go upstairs and wake him up. Then escape out the back.
But what about you two?
We'll stop it here. You're the one who led it to us, Akihiko, so I'm going to have you fight.
It's not like I asked it to follow me.
What are you waiting for, Takeba? Go!
Okay.
A loud noise woke me up. I should check what's happening outside.
There's no time to explain. We have to get out of here now.
All right.
Hurry! To the first floor! We'll leave through the back. Oh, wait! Take this just in case.
I get a short sword, while you get a gun. Don't you know not to bring a sword to a gunfight?
Be safe now.
Takeba, do you read me?
Yes, I hear you.
Be careful. There appears to be more than one enemy. The primary one's lurking somewhere nearby.
I want to trust you with a butter knife. Oh, come on. I handle knives just fine.
Oh, let's pull back. What are we gonna do? It's at the front door. Should we go upstairs for now? Let's go. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I have no idea what's going on.
It's getting closer. I need to calm down. It's gonna be okay. Getting to safety is our priority now. Sorry.
What was that? Don't tell me it got inside. It's getting closer. Keep moving. Hurry. Right. If we go out through here, then... I've locked the door, so we should be safe for now. Huh?
Uh-oh.
No way. That's it. One of the monsters that attacked us. It's a shadow.
It's here.
Wait.
Go on.
I am thou. Thou art I. From the sea of thy soul I come. I am Orpheus, master of strings.
Just as we thought.
Okay.
Earth was that?
Obtained Orpheus. Just got the achievement. Awakened power.
No! Get away from me!
Looks like I get to fight. Do I get to fight? I need to protect her. It's battle! Yes! Mass destruction!
Those shadows. Did they break off from that other one? Are you okay? Oh, come on. Can you hear me? Oh, say something.
It's so good to see you again. You lost consciousness after awakening to your power. Ooh, I see that it was Orpheus who heeded your call. Very interesting. That was the power of Persona, the manifestation of your psyche.
I'm gonna go sleepy time now. Yeah.
A persona is a facet of your personality that surfaces as you react to external stimuli. You can think of it as a mask that protects you as you brave many hardships. The power of a persona is the power of one's soul, and the soul is fueled by the depth of one's bonds. As you form these bonds by becoming involved with others, your own social links will gradually develop. The strength of these social links will foster the growth of your persona abilities. Please remember this. Now then, time marches on in your world. I shouldn't keep you here any longer. Next time we meet, you will come here of your own accord. Until then, farewell.
Yeah. Okay, so apparently a week passes by. My head is gonna... I can feel someone's presence beside me. Okay, so I was passed out for a week.
How do you feel? Thank goodness you finally woke up. Oh, this is Tatsumi Memorial Hospital. It's just a short walk from the station. The doctor couldn't find anything wrong. He said you were just exhausted. Hey, I'm sorry I wasn't helpful at all back there. But wow, that power of yours was really something.
Yeah, what were those things?
You mean the shadows? They're what we're fighting against. And that power you used, we call it Persona. Don't worry, we'll explain everything later. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. I wanted to tell you something. I can kinda relate. To you, I mean.
What do you mean?
My dad died in an accident when I was little, and my mom and I aren't exactly on good terms. You're all alone too, aren't you? To be honest, I already heard about your past, but it didn't seem fair, so I wanted you to know about mine too.
Aww.
This was a while ago, but there was a big explosion in the area. Supposedly, my dad died in the blast, but nobody really knows what happened. At the time, he was working in a lab run by the Kirijo group. So I'm hoping if I stick around long enough, I'll find out more about it. That's why I'm going to Gekukan High. And why I was there when this happened to you. Not that I was much help. I kinda panicked. That was my first time facing them too. Sorry. You wouldn't have to go through all this if I weren't such a coward.
It's not your fault.
Thanks. Sorry for telling you all this the minute you opened your eyes. While I was waiting, I thought to myself, I've been hiding so many things from him. As soon as he wakes up, I'll tell him the truth. So thanks for listening. I've been wanting to share that story with someone for a long time. Alright, I'm gonna get going. I'll let the others know you're okay. They said you could leave once you regain consciousness, so I think you're free to go home. See you! Oh, welcome back!
Don't push yourself though. Do you want to get some rest? Don't worry, your room's safe now. So I'm assuming I just go back to bed? Yeah, we go back to bed.
Yo.
Anyways, I got something to tell you.
Get a load of it.
Jeez.
Yeah, he's kind of full of energy.
Are you stupid or something?
Are you feeling better? Yes, I'm feeling better. Sorry to hit you with this so soon after you recovered, but the chairman wants to talk to you today. Head to the dorm after school and come up to the 4th floor. Don't forget, okay? What the heck did you do?
I don't like that.
Nothing serious. We're gonna be late if we just stand around here talking.
And we call it a day.
Dude, you're literally wearing a samurai hat. That's enough about mammoth. I don't see the big deal. They're just huge elephants. Well, that wraps it up for the Stone Age. I'm tired of these lessons about fossils. I'd rather talk about the Sengoku era. Japanese history, not exciting enough until then. Oh my god. Really, dude? That explains the fucking helmet. But it's what I'm paid to do, so here we are. It's not easy being an adult. Next is the Jomon period. When do the samurai get their day in the sun? I'll just ask a question at random and call it a day. Hinata-kun. The places where people dump their waste in the Jomon period. What were they called nowadays? I don't know. Chat, 1, 2, or 3. The places where people dump their waste in the Jomon period. What are they called nowadays? Boneyards, middens, or hovels? Two? Okay.
That's correct.
The word is Scandinavian in origin. It means dunghill. Yeah, that didn't work. Still not interested in this at all. I want to get to the age of katanas. Everything else is so dull. So I get an appointed charm. Thanks, chat. You made me charming.
Hey, wanna walk home together?
Why, sure.
We live in the same dorm and all, and I've been a little worried. What if you pass out again on the way home? I feel responsible for that, you know? Let me make it up to you. Come on, let's go. Home safe.
But come on, I want to fight.
I'm glad you're feeling okay now. Well, I guess I'll head up first. Like I said this morning, meet me on the 4th floor. The chairman should be waiting for us.
Twilight Fragment. I shall hold on to it for now. Alright.
Oh.
Ah, there you are. Yes, there I am. You wanted to see me teach?
There you are. Looks like you've recovered. I'm glad to see that. There are some things I need to discuss with you. That's why I asked you to see me so soon after your discharge from the hospital. Please, have a seat. Oh, before that, I believe I mentioned his name before, but this is Sanada-kun.
Hey there.
Okay, let me start off by asking you this. Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
Excuse me?
That's a reasonable reaction. However, you've already experienced this truth firsthand. Do you remember the night you first arrived here? You had to have noticed the signs. Streetlights going out, things that stopped working, the inexplicable appearance of coffins. With so many things amiss, didn't it feel like you'd stepped into a different time? That's the Dark Hour. A time period hidden between one day and the next.
Hidden?
I guess it's more like something people simply aren't cognizant of. But the Dark Hour does exist, and it occurs each night at midnight. It will happen tonight and every night to come.
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But that's not what makes the Dark Hour so interesting. You saw them. Those creatures. We call them shadows. They only appear during the Dark Hour, and attack anyone who roams free outside the coffins. It's our job to defeat them. Pretty exciting, huh?
Akihiko, why are you always like this?
What about people who work third shift?
You just got hurt the other day.
Now, he does his work well in any case.
I mean, he's Vax'Eldan. He's supposed to get hurt.
I'll get to the point. We are the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad. SEAS for short. On paper, we're classified as a school club, but in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the Shadows. Mitsuru Kirijo-kun is the leader, and I'm the club advisor.
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. The victim becomes a living corpse.
Apathy syndrome. I'm sure you've heard of it. We sometimes refer to those who suffer from this as the lost.
They're responsible for most of the incidents on the news, if not all of them.
How do you fight them?
Although rare, there are those who can function during the Dark Hour. Some may even awaken to a power that enables them to fight shadows. That's known as Persona, the power you called upon the other night. Shadows can only be defeated by Persona users. That means you are the only ones who stand a chance against them.
I see.
I'm glad you're quick to understand.
What he's trying to say is, we want you to join us.
I mean, I've kind of been through all this. You know, my name is Sage, captain of the Butt Punchers.
We've prepared an evoker for you. We'd like you to lend us your strength.
Alright.
I was afraid you'd say no. I'm glad to hear you're on board.
Thank you so much. Truly. Oh, I almost forgot. About your room assignment. Why don't you just stay in the room you have now? I don't know what the holdup is, but I guess it worked out in the end.
Hold up? But wasn't that... Oh, never mind.
I joined SEAS to fight the shadows. I can hear a voice ringing inside my head. Social link!
I
and thou art I. Thou hast established a new bond. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Fool Arcana.
Yep, the Fool. I recall what Igor said about the power of social links.
Well, that's all for today. I'll follow up with you regarding our club activities later on.
Certain terms have been displayed before in messages, along with their descriptions can be viewed by opening the menu through a tab to assist us like a dictionary.
I apologize for gathering you all here on your precious day off. Tomorrow is Sunday, so take some time to relax. Well then, shall we end this meeting?
That's worse than my jokes, dude. That's worse than my jokes.
You know, because it's the weekend. Shall we end? Shall week end? Get it?
Hi, how have you been?
I want to shoot you! And you are?
We've met before. Soon, the end will come. I remembered, so I thought I should tell you.
The end?
It's the end of everything, but to be honest, I don't really know much about it. More importantly, it looks like you've awakened to your power. And what an unusual power it is. A power that takes many forms, yet is bound by none. It might even prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up. Do you remember when we first met? I expect you to honor your commitment. I'm always watching you, even if you forget about me. Okay then, see you later.
Looks like I slept until nighttime.
Sonata Senpai's calling for us. Okay, he's here. So what's this about?
Thanks for coming. There's someone I want to introduce. Hey, hurry up.
Just a sec. This thing's pretty heavy.
What? Junpei? Why are you here? Don't tell me.
This is Junpei Iori from Class 2F. They'll be staying here from now on.
What's up?
He's staying here? Are you sure there wasn't some mistake?
I bumped into him the other night. He has the potential, but he just awakened to it recently. I told him about us, and he agreed to help out.
Really? You have the potential?
He found me crying like a baby at the convenience store, surrounded by a bunch of coffins. I don't remember much, but man, that's embarrassing. But he said that's, completely normal in the beginning. Like being confused and not remembering anything. Do you guys know that?
Didn't happen to me.
Hey, what's with the tough guy act? You should know about it, since you're a Persona user and all. But man, I still can't believe it. I had no idea you guys had this stuff going on, too. Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Wouldn't really want to be doing this on my own. You gotta be stoked too, right? Having me join?
Can I shoot you?
I guess.
Well, enough with the introductions. Now that our forces have increased, I think we're about ready.
Ooh, we gonna go do something? Sweetness! I'm getting pumped!
With this many people, we could start checking out that tower.
Oh, you mean Tartarus.
I've only heard stories about Tartarus.
Tartar sauce? What?
It's a place that holds the key to understanding the Dark Hour. Or so we think.
The key.
Well,
the chairman will give us more details tomorrow night.
Translation. I've heard horror stories about Tartarus. I don't really care.
Whoa there!
I'm tired. I was about to fall asleep.
Can I have a minute? Come to the room on the 4th floor when you get back to the dorm tonight. I have something to tell you all.
Oh, are we having that talk already?
I'll save the details for later. See you there.
Damn, doesn't waste any time.
She's not like us. She's busy, you know, with the student council or whatever.
Whoa, you could...
It's not that I don't like her, it's just... I don't know.
Okay, school days finally over. They're probably waiting for us at the dorm, right? Let's hurry back. Finally made it. Can't believe the accident delayed our train so much. It's already dark. Been happening a lot lately, though. People jumping onto the tracks.
Wait a minute. Just jumping onto the track?
This apathy syndrome thing's getting out of control. It's like the whole world's falling apart. Crap! Everyone else is there already! You better hurry.
How much you want to bet it literally gets to the dark hour before we even get there?
It's small rocks! So many places.
And I have to save this guy's ass. How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet I have to save this guy's butt?
I heard the ramen joint upstairs has a secret late night menu.
You better hurry to the dawn.
Yeah.
All right, everyone's here.
Heck yeah! Let's get right into it.
Now, I'd like your undivided attention. For a long time, Kirijo-kun and Sanada-kun were the only Persona users we had. But that number has recently jumped to 5. So here's the plan. Starting tonight at 12 a.m., I'd like us to finally begin exploring Tartarus.
So... I asked this yesterday, but what is that tartar thing?
It's Tartarus. You seriously haven't seen it, Junpei?
I mean...
It's no surprise you haven't seen it. Tartarus only appears during the dark hour, after all.
Only during the dark hour?
Just like the shadows. Interesting, huh?
The goal of our club, Seize, is to fight those shadows. However, simply defeating shadows during the dark hour isn't enough. We must get to the root of the problem. We need to destroy the dark hour itself.
I don't really get it. Well, you're saying if we run around Tartarus, we can somehow get rid of the dark hour?
We don't know for certain. Sorry I can't give you a better answer, but investigating the mysteries of that tower is part of our job.
The bottom line is, we need more information. Everything we encounter there will be a vital clue for us.
The exploration of Tartarus is of utmost importance. Consider it our top priority. Our society, while remaining blissfully unaware of the shadows, is slowly but surely succumbing to their influence. I would go as far as to say that the fate of the world rests on the shoulders of you Persona users.
Oh, sure. We're here to save the world. No pressure!
That's one hell of a responsibility. But the heroes of justice will prevail.
Oh my god, this guy's an idiot.
It's also the perfect spot for us to train and improve our skills. That place is like a nest of shadows, you know.
Whoa. Their nest, huh?
But Senpai, what about your injury?
Akihiko's still recovering from his wounds. He'll accompany us, but won't participate in the exploration.
Yeah, I know.
Relax. Oh, Junpei's got your backs.
How much you want to bet this guy hasn't achieved his persona just yet? He's only awakened to the Dark Hour?
I'm not so sure about this.
What about you, Mr. Chairman?
I'll stay here. Not much point anyway, since I can't summon a persona.
Huh? We're here? What's going on? Why are we at school?
Just wait and see. It's almost midnight.
What the fuck? The fuck? Nani the fuck?
This is Tartarus, the labyrinth that reveals itself during the Dark Hour.
Labyrinth? What are you talking about? What happened to our school?
Once the Dark Hour passes, everything will return to normal.
This is the nest you were talking about? But why? Why'd our school turn into a giant tower? You don't know either?
No.
I'm sure it's complicated.
If we don't know, we'll just have to find out. Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a peek. This will be our first time exploring it. Exciting, huh? There's gotta be something in there. Hopefully some sort of clue about the Dark Hour.
Akihiko, I respect your enthusiasm, but you won't be exploring it today.
I know. You don't have to keep reminding me.
So this is Tartarus. In any case, we decide to enter the tower.
Whoa. It's just as crazy on the inside.
Sure is creepy, though.
This is only the entrance. The labyrinth lies beyond the doorway at the top of these stairs.
First, you need to get a feel for the place. Why don't the three of you go have a look around?
What? By ourselves?
I mean, I can handle it.
We're not asking you to go very far. I'll help you navigate by feeding you information from here.
We'll also need to appoint a leader to make any necessary decisions.
That's me!
A leader? Like, the captain of a pirate ship? I'm in! Me! Pick me!
You're in charge.
Wait! Why him? He doesn't look like a captain!
Calm down. He has experience fighting already.
Wait, seriously?
That's true too, but the main reason is far more simple. Junpei, and you too, Takeba. Can either of you summon your persona without difficulty like he can?
Yeah, of course I can!
Me too.
These are shadows we're talking about. Without your persona, you're screwed.
I'm aware of that.
All right, let's head inside.
Yeah, I'm ready.
That's the spirit.
The velvet key in my hand is shining.
What's the matter?
Strange door is sitting in the corner of the lobby. And how much you want to bet they're gonna see me just standing there, staring at nothing?
I've been waiting for you. The time has come for you to wield your power. The tower that you are about to venture into. How did it come to be? For what purpose does it exist?
And why am I a god?
Regrettably, you are not yet capable of answering
Because
these questions.
this is a game.
That is why you must be made aware of something.
Jackie!
Part of the village, one of the family. Part of the village, one of the family. Part of the village, one of the family. Part of the village.
Jackie, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the 28-month resub. I really do appreciate you, my friend. Seriously, thank you. Innocent, my foot.
You must understand the nature of your power.
Igor is so classy. This guy is class incarnate. The nature of my power?
Your power is unique. It is like the number 0. Empty. But at the same time, holding infinite possibilities.
And once again, Igor, you are speaking in riddles. Fucking Igor. Can wizards ask? Can wizards wear any armor? The answer to that is no. Clothing, yes. Light armor, no. Well, actually, hold up. I'm almost positive they can wear light armor.
You, my boy, are able to possess multiple personas and summon them at will. And when you have defeated your enemies, you will see the faces of possibility before you.
Hold on. Igor, hold that thought. Let me go into Tochiro's D&D link because I'm almost positive. Okay, it depends on the wizard. It really depends on the wizard. For example, my wizard, a blade singer, can wear medium armor. Evocation wizards, give me 1 second. Wizards and sorcerers do not start the game with armor proficiency. Evocation. They have to be proficient in that armor. Like, they have to be proficient in that armor to be able to wear it. I'm almost positive if it's anything like Baldur's Gate, light armor is possible. But I'm not entirely sure. Because here's the thing, if you wear a piece of armor that you are not proficient in, you will not be able to cast spells.
There may be times when they are difficult to grasp, but do not fear. Seize what you have earned. Your power will grow accordingly. Be sure to keep that in mind. Now then, my spare time will soon be scarce. Next time, once again, may you open the door and come here of your own accord. I'll tell you then about my true role, the manner in which I can best assist you. Until we meet again, farewell.
Hey, are you all right?
Yeah, what's up? You look like a zombie.
Okay, so yeah.
Don't tell me you dozed. You're like that coach who fell. Come on, man. You're supposed to.
They don't seem to see the door.
Cut him some slack. If nothing's wrong, then let's get going.
So yeah. It's same like Persona 5.
Later.
They don't see the Velvet Room. Saving my game real quick.
All right.
Yeah, I'm ready. Oh, God.
So, it's the real deal from here on, huh?
Looks easy to get lost in.
Can you all hear me?
Whoa! Is that you, Senpai?
I'll be providing audio backup from here on out. Keep that in mind.
Wait, are you saying you can see this place from all the way out there?
It's my Persona's ability. The structure of Tartarus actually changes from day to day. I'd like to join you up there, but we need someone to provide outside support.
That's even more concerning.
Now, based on your current location, you can expect to encounter enemies at any time. They shouldn't be too tough, but proceed with caution. You'll get the hang of it as you go.
Right.
Got it.
So does that mean I can start catching
Why is
Personas?
she always like that?
Right. Let's begin. Defeat all the shadows on that floor. I'll support you as much as
Oh,
I can.
defeat
It's up to
all
you to
the
learn
shadows
from
in that floor.
Hold on. There's a shadow up ahead. This is the first real battle for Takeba and Iori. Proceed with caution.
Yeah, but can they actually summon their
All right. Let's start by going over how to attack shadows.
mass destruction? Let's appreciate this song for a second.
When faced with an enemy, you have two primary options for fending them off. The first option is to use your equipped weapon. The second option is to use your persona. But remember, every persona has its own strengths and weaknesses. Knowing how personas work will be crucial. Try summoning yours right now.
I mean, I already know all this. I already know all this.
Okay, looks like I'm up. Here goes. Check this out. Persona! Oh yeah! How'd you like my persona ability?
Yeah, that was amazing.
Well done, Iori. Considering it was your first battle, you did well. Takeba too. You'll be fine. Don't be afraid to show what you can do.
Got it.
Good. Let's get...
Okay. There's actually something I want to take a look at. Okay, so that's her persona, which is a okay. There we go. I mean, they're set to direct commands, so I should be able to control them.
Another shadow up ahead. Let's get you more accustomed to combat. The battle's about to begin. Everyone, stay focused. All right, next, let's go over a useful approach for defeating enemies. Most enemies have an elemental affinity that they have low resistance to. Targeting weaknesses is one of the best ways to deal damage. Not only that, it can also knock enemies down. Knocking down an enemy creates an opening, letting you...
Weaknesses, huh? Done. I'll show you how it's done.
Wait! Let me handle this one. Just point it to my head and pull the trigger. I can do this!
Oh, you're not so bad yourself, Yuka-tan.
That's it, Takeba. You give it a try as well.
What to do?
Well done. You struck the enemy's weakness. Keep that up and finish off the rest.
I did it!
Fantastic work, Takeba. You performed as well as I hoped you would.
Totally. I couldn't take my eyes off you.
Can you try not being a creep?
Great. Looks like everyone's gotten used to handling their persona. Leader, take note of each member's strengths and conduct the battle accordingly.
Does that mean I can control them now?
I can still sense some enemies around. Let's move on.
I'm just taking a look around real quick.
Yeah.
Ooh, treasure chest.
The heck?
Yes, boxes like those seem to be scattered all throughout Tartarus. Sometimes they contain useful items for battle.
We know
sweet.
this.
Hell yeah!
That looks like it'll be used.
Hey.
Nice.
Shadow detected. Looks like they haven't noticed you yet. Now's your chance. Try sneaking up on them from behind. Make sure...
Control. Oh, it's right control.
Next, I'm going to explain a tactic for defeating several enemies at once. First, go ahead and strike an enemy's weakness. I'll keep track of tactical data, such as any enemy weaknesses you've identified. If you ever forget an enemy's affinities, just let me know and I'll get that data for you.
Fair.
What to do? You're so
All right, now knock down the other one. That's when you perform an all-out attack.
Yep.
An all-out attack.
It's a maneuver that engages the entire team in a coordinated assault. When all, naturally, the enemy has no...
I'll go with.
Now, it's time for a full assault!
Here we go.
Nice. Ooh, shuffle time. I remember this from Persona 4. Yep.
How'd you like our all-out...
When I saw my opening,
That was magnificent teamwork. It's hard to believe it's your first time. As you grasp the flow of battle, you'll learn to coordinate with each other seamlessly. Let's apply what we've learned so far and continue exploring.
Yeah, sure.
I detect another shadow up ahead. Take advantage of what you just learned. I've covered the basics of combat now, but the most important thing is making decisions based... I'll continue providing support.
You, my boy, are able to possess multiple personas and summon them at will.
Ooh.
Your persona just now. It looks like you really do have a special power.
Yep, I'm special. Let's go, Asperis.
The enemy's down. Let's do The enemy has been defeated. Excellent work.
Was that?
Well, it looks like he has the ability to summon different personas. I suspected as much after the events from the other day, but now we know for sure. All right.
But I want to fight some more.
Look, that treasure chest looks different from the one before.
Yes, that particular box is sealed in a special way. The box can be unlocked by its own mechanism, but it needs something else to work during the dark hour.
What's that you got there?
I wonder... Not bad. Looks like you found a teleporter. Now use it to return to the entrance. Welcome back. So, how was it?
No problem.
I see. Well, if you gained confidence, that's the best thing you could have achieved.
Wow! I never knew I had that kind of power. But damn, why do I feel so exhausted?
'Cause you were bouncing around like a little kid.
You say that, but you look pretty tired yourself, Yuka-tan.
This is different. It's like I'm having trouble breathing. What's going on?
That's the effect of the dark hour. You'll become fatigued more easily. Don't worry, you'll get used to it. I have to say, though, I'm surprised. You all did much better than I expected. At this rate, they'll catch up to you in no time, Akihiko.
We'll see about that.
Hey. Yep, time to rest.
Not bad.
After returning from Tartarus, the dark hour will end. This will start the next day. Use this time wisely to recuperate for your next expedition. The structure of Tartarus will have changed by your next expedition. Treasure chests you have already found can be rediscovered as well. So return could be an idea if you find yourself stuck. Yeah, let's call it quits.
Yo!
Morning. Interesting.
That concludes the main portion of today's assembly. Next, we'll hear a word from the Student Council. Please welcome the new president, Mitsuru.
Thank you.
She's got legs.
Well, I guess she is the most popular girl in school.
You can say that again. She's got this intimidating vibe around her. Not to mention, this school's owned by the Kirijo group, right?
As I begin my term as Student Council President, I'd like to share with you my vision for this coming year. It is my firm belief that each of us must accept the responsibility of bettering our school. However, change cannot occur without sustained effort and an unprecedented level of commitment. That is why we must restructure our daily lives in order to rise to this challenge. I'd like each of you to dig deeply into your well of motivation and reevaluate your convictions. Strive to imagine a bold new future without losing sight of the realities around you. That is the key. My own ideas are but one person's vision. For us to reap the full benefits of our education, your participation, opinions, and enthusiasm are essential. Thank you.
Hey, what a speech. Do you,
Not a clue.
Me neither. We live in the same dorm, but it's like we're on different planets. Man, if she asks for my opinion, I don't know what I'll say.
Okay, time for class. What even?
So there we go. I get a point in academics.
Yo, want to stop by Paulonia Mall on the way back? Might want to stock up while we can, since we got stuff going on at night. There's a pharmacy there too. Couldn't hurt to get some meds in case anything happens.
Yeah.
You bet I am. If we don't step up to the plate, who will? The chairman said it himself. The fate of the world depends on us. Let's go, leader. First task, escape from the school.
Look! It's Sonata-senpai! Wait for us!
Have you noticed how popular Sonata-san is with the ladies? Man, take a look at that. I guess neither of us really got to know him before all this crazy stuff happened. He's a captain of the boxing team. Never lost a single match. I know that's cool and all, but who'd have thought boxing would turn you into a chick man? I mean, come on! They're fawning on him more than a harem manga. I wonder where they're going.
Hey, are you guys free this afternoon?
Huh? Yeah, I mean... we can shop later.
Well, are you free or not?
Yeah, of course.
I want the two of you to meet me at Polonia Mall. You know where it is, right? I'll be waiting at the police station. Got it?
The police station? You mean we're not hanging out with...
Who? These girls? No, I don't even know their names. Hearing so much chit-chat gives me a headache. Anyway, I'm going on ahead. Don't keep me waiting.
Wait! Senpai! Don't leave us!
Man, how can he not know their names? I mean, seriously, just look at them. Anyway, let's go.
Yeah, let's head on over.
Yeah. Yo.
Yeah, let's go in.
Thank you, Kurosawa-san. I'll be taking this. Oh, These are the guys I was talking about earlier. This is Officer Kurosawa. He helps keep our squad well equipped. Oh, and here, this is from Ikutsuki-san.
Nice!
Whoa, is that our warp funds?
You can't fight empty-handed, so find something you like. Kurosawa-san has connections. He can secure equipment for us, but these things still cost money.
Of course they do. Nothing in life is free.
I realize that. Well, I'll see you later.
I've been informed about you two. My job is to maintain peace in this city regardless of the circumstances. I'm just an ordinary police officer, but it doesn't take a genius to know something strange is going on here. I'm only doing what I think is right. Nothing more. If you need something, we can talk in the back. All right. What'll it be? I got some stuff you might find useful, so feel free to browse. What are you looking for? Uh-huh. What'll it take as long as you need? That what you want? Great. It's all yours. What are you looking for? That what you want? Great. It's all yours. Take as long as you need. You finished? You finished? Come back soon.
Can't believe the police. What's more? They only gave us 5,000 yen. Ain't that kind of stiff? Oh crap, it's this late already? I'm gonna miss the rerun of The Lonely Shogun. I gotta go. Wow, well, about that. I'll leave the rest to you, leader. There's a ton of shops and stuff in this place, so you really should check it out while you can. All right, see you back at the dorm.
Okay.
Welcome. You'll like the new stuff we got. You got everything you need? Done already? Thanks.
Yeah, I'm just curious. Let's raise up that courage.
Welcome back. Let's see. Oh, right.
So dance. If you wanna go ahead, free to do whatever. I'm chilling on my bed. I'm out in my biz, so mind your own biz. Whatever like is, we gon' flow with the set. Hey, 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 feeling the fire with the burning desire every day. We're inspired, but never expires. But we gon' chill today. Let me rock the world tomorrow, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, let's go to Tartarus.
As we explore, I'm counting on you to...
Well, I have been. The time has come. My role by merging multiple persona cards. One could call it.
There is much we've never had a.
Indeed. And by. Oh, to that end. As you.
If you would then come to. I will. Welcome to the Velvet Room. Registering personas? Will you register it to the compendium? All registered. Are you in search of new power?
Which will you choose? It is a special persona you desire, is it not?
Ooh.
Please choose the personas you would like to fuse.
This persona is powerful. What do you wish to inherit?
It seems no new powers have been bestowed upon you.
Then we will wait.
Are you finished?
We will definitely wait then. Let's do a quick save.
Oh, that reminds me. All right. Leader.
Okay, let's get to it.
Look at it. Wandering around like a clown.
2 targets detected. They have the advantage.
Oh, we'll be fine.
Enemy down. Keep that up, Iori. What's the plan?
Wow, good job, Junpei.
Nice. Ooh, Pixie!
Kick ass, huh?
Let's do the same thing for our next fight.
This really is the school, huh? The layout here looks kind of familiar. Look at it. Running around like...
There's 2. Here's your chance to attack.
You see that coming?
In this situation,
That's an enemy down. Good job, Takeba.
have to do this. Eo!
Nice one, Yuka-san!
This should end it.
I like it. Yeah, let's recover some HP.
And that's how it's done.
Not bad.
Doing pretty well.
Down the stairs!
Well, about that.
Alright, let's keep moving. Look at it. Wandering around like a clown.
There's 2. Here's your chance to attack.
Can't stop me now. Let's go! You see that coming?
What next?
So, her persona is... Okay. So, Io, a priestess and servant of the goddess Hera. Nice. I like it.
What to do?
So, the personas in Persona 3 is apparently Greek mythology. Okay. Yeah, let's heal you.
Thanks, dude. Swing and a miss.
Excellent. You avoided it.
What's next? One more to go.
Yuri's taken one down.
For real?
Just one target left. Finish this. I have to do this. Looks like the enemy's weak to ice.
Of course.
Well done. Let's continue exploring.
Whew. Alright, let's get moving.
Let's see.
If only Shadow showed up during class. Then I'd have a legit reason to skip.
Could you please stop thinking nonsense and focus on the upcoming battle?
Time to show you what I got. Give them hell. Go for it,
The enemy's down. Good hit.
Let's see.
You should be able to hit a weak spot. Yuri's taken one down. Go for the enemy's weakness to win. You can't go for any weak points.
Damn.
Have to do this.
Well done. Let's continue exploring.
Ooh, shuffle time.
And that's a wrap, folks.
Oh, can we go up those stairs?
All in due time. I'm just looking to see if there's anything else. Because there's still something here.
Looks like we've mapped everything on this floor.
Ooh, revival beam. I'll take that. Alright, cool. Going up.
By the way, it's a treasure chest.
Ooh, there's an enemy.
Can we slow down for a sec?
There we go.
Time for a fight.
Enemy down. Keep that up, Yuri. There, you can go for a weakness. Go for the enemy's weakness to win. Yuri's taken one down.
What to do?
Now's the time. Yo!
And dead.
Well done. Let's continue exploring.
Okay, so you got a fire spell. All right.
And that's a wrap, folks.
Let's quickly heal up. We're doing okay. We're doing okay right now. We want to wait. There we go.
You can't go for any weak points.
I mean, there's no weaknesses whatsoever.
Looks like the enemy's weak to ice.
Oh, there's one right
Let's
there.
see.
Oh, duh.
Go for the enemy's weakness to win. Looks like the enemy's weak to ice. Go for the enemy's weakness to win.
In this situation, come.
Talking about finish the enemy. Looks like the enemy's weak to ice. Looks like the enemy's weak to ice.
Focus.
You've been knocked down.
Ow!
Quickly. Excellent. You're back up.
Go with.
Nicely done. Enemy eliminated. The enemy's down. Let's.
This game has, by the way, guys, this game looks absolutely phenomenal. Do I want to have Apsaras to gain some experience, or do I want the skill card? I think I'll take the skill card this time. Nice.
Nailed it. Nice going, Junpei. Dude, ain't that a...
That's a teleporter. I don't want to go there just yet. Because I think I could do more.
Shadow spotted. What's the plan?
The plan is to attack.
We got
Group
the
of
upper
three.
hand.
You have the initiative.
I'll go with. Want that?
It doesn't look like you can strike any weaknesses.
Now, give him hell.
Go for the enemy's weakness to win.
Now's the time.
That's an enemy down.
In
Good
this
job,
situation,
Takeba. Takeba, finish the enemies.
I have to do this.
Just one left. Let's finish it for the bag. We're not gonna go easy. So you can't run. See ya.
$630
that's how it's done.
Nailed it. Nice going, Junpei.
Hey, there's a treasure chest.
I only have a couple of snuff souls. And I want to be careful.
Hey, hit the stairs.
Careful. The enemy's nearby. Let's see. That's... I knew it. Those devices are teleporters. They're portals that are all connected to one another. Once activated, you should be able to travel between any of the other devices. Be sure to activate any you come across. They'll be quite useful during future expeditions.
So these teleporters go back and forth. So I'm gonna guess it's like the metaverse where I want to see something.
Marvelous.
Nice.
I'm looking forward. How may I assist you?
I too.
Registering, I see. Will you register it to the compendium? I've completed registration.
Ah, fusion. Which will you choose? Well then, shall we take a look?
This would be a wise choice. Please choose what skills to inherit.
It seems no new powers have been bestowed upon you. Well then, shall we begin?
Hey.
Please take a look. Please take a... Oh, it seems you can't afford the fee. Are you finished? We look for...
Yes.
Yeah, we'll go back to Tartarus next time. So let me go ahead and save. I think this is about as good as time as any to stop. So what I'm gonna do. What I'm going to do is next time I play this game, we will continue our path through Tartarus. Do me a favor, guys. Stay with me, though. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for the resubs. Thank you for everything you guys have done tonight. Let's go and find somebody to raid. Again, I am planning on playing more of this game very soon. I'm gonna have some dinner. I'm gonna cook some dinner real quick. Then I will. By the way, Shuffles, Jackie, if you're here, I will be at session tonight. Know that I love you guys to bits. So let me see. Let me see who's doing the thing. So let's go on and raid Turf. Can I get an explanation? There we go. Let me do an exclamation mark. Raid. As I said, I will try to be back tomorrow. I love you guys. Once all I heckin' appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. So do me a favor. Copy and paste this message. Join me for the raid. And I'll see you guys sometime tomorrow. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Thank you so much.